Hannah and I would like to thank you for becoming a part of God's ministry, the Myanmar Miracle, by watching this video. We of course request your prayers, and we certainly hope that you are as touched by these beautiful people in this mostly Buddhist country of Myanmar as we are. The Myanmar Miracle Ministry began in April of 2014 when I was watching a 1-hour-long program dedicated to Myanmar, a beautiful country that had been cut off from the world until recently. The Holy Spirit spoke to me very gently and matter-of-factly. You'll go to Myanmar twice a year for a month each time to encourage the pastors and the Christians there. At the same time that the Holy Spirit spoke to me, instantaneously He gave me the passion to fulfill that mission. I knew it was the Holy Spirit because, I'm ashamed to say, I never ever wanted to go on mission trips, as I felt that was not my so-called gift, and I would have to give up comforts in America to do that. I had forgotten that over a year prior, Hannah had been praying for me constantly to become interested in mission trips. I became a Christian, saved and baptized in 1983, and waited over 30 years for God to touch my heart to do great things for Him. I got my wish, but certainly not as I expected. So don't ever give up on God, yourself, or anyone else. All of us have a mission and a ministry.
I became a Christian in 1985. The Mero, they told me about Myanmar in April of 2014. The Holy Spirit told him to go to Myanmar and build up the Christian people. So I was just fascinated by Myanmar, and I went into the internet and looking for Myanmar, and I saw little Buddhist children on the street begging for money. That really touched my heart. I know it would be great if Christian people could help the children. One day I got up early in the morning and I went to my church. I just prayed and asked God about the children of Myanmar. The Holy Spirit was just rejoicing, and He told me also to go to Myanmar and help the children in a way that meets their physical and Christian needs.
Certainly, the greatest need in Myanmar is spreading the good news gospel to the Buddhists, who make up about 90% of the Myanmar population of approximately 60 million people. Currently, 5% of the population is Christian, 3% are Muslim, and 2% are a mixture of other religions. Even though the largest percentage of the population is Buddhist, there is a lot of persecution going on in Myanmar. If you would like to financially help us in the area of tract ministry, $125 will buy 500 tracts in the Burmese language that will be handed out to the Burmese non-Christian people. We know that part of the solution for generations to come in Myanmar is to reach the Buddhist children with care, love, and the Word. We hope to reach these children through a novel approach of educating and encouraging Christian Burmese families in Myanmar to unofficially adopt one non-Christian child into their family. No official adoption is necessary, required, or allowed by law in Myanmar. Raising children in multiple Christian families can enable generations of Burmese to be affected in a very positive way. To help support these families with their additional financial burden of an additional child, we are asking families in America to pledge and donate the support of $35 per month for each child sponsored through the Myanmar Miracle. You, of course, will be kept up to date with pictures and information about your family and sponsored child through the Myanmar Miracle. We have a tremendous goal of helping to place the first FM Christian radio station on the air in Myanmar. We are currently establishing relationships that will help us in this goal, but this can only be done through prayer and the Holy Spirit and your financial donation of any amount. We are asking your help to achieve this miraculous goal. We are also working on permission to create the first Burmese English side-by-side Bible for Myanmar. With this Bible, we can teach English to the Burmese people. English is the preferred second language that the Burmese people would like to learn. This Teaching English ministry will allow us to teach the Good News Gospel at the same time that we teach English. Your donation of $50 per Bible will allow the design and printing of this first ever Burmese English Bible. We also ask for your prayers and general donations as we begin the medical part of our ministry. Our medical ministry will include helping those that have had limbs destroyed in the wars in Myanmar, the HIV epidemic, leprosy, as well as the teaching of the proper preservation of fruits and vegetables for the off-season. Myanmar is fortunately blessed with a wonderful array of all sorts of organic fruits and vegetables throughout this beautiful country. In addition, we are going to help the Burmese people in the area of self-supporting jobs and small businesses by aligning with other nonprofits that excel in the area of making micro-business loans. These people will be qualified through a local pastor and a form that they will fill out, designating their area of expertise or interest. A few, when qualified, may be jump-started by a donation of $100 or more per person or family when they are qualified. This will occur when micro-business loans are not available or under extenuating circumstances. Just as with sponsoring a child, when you sponsor a new or expanding small business in Myanmar through the Myanmar Miracle, you will be kept up to date with pictures and success stories of those you have helped. We look forward to your joining with us in this endeavor. Finally, we would like to encourage you to pray about joining us on one of our twice-a-year trips to this beautiful country. Our trips are generally 3 to 5 weeks long, and the cost with airfare, accommodations, and food ranges from $3,000 to $4,000 per person. We can only bring about 10 people with us, and it will be a working ministry trip. We have volunteer needs in the area of medical, teaching, business, canning foods, and radio or television station expertise. We want to thank you so much again for taking part in the Myanmar Miracle Ministry by watching this video. We are a non-profit Florida corporation able to take tax-deductible donations. This is your chance to help in several ground floor areas of ministry and to appreciate all that you can do for this mostly Buddhist nation of Myanmar, a beautiful country that has just opened to the world.